Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Neat. Today's video, I am bringing you part 3 of my decluttering series. I'm also going to be sharing some packing tips with you guys in this video, so let's go ahead and get started.
I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it tomorrow.
So this is the last room I have to tackle before we are officially moved into the apartment. Everything has been moved over to the new apartment and I'm excited to finally get that finished. But the first tip I have for packing is to make sure that you are focusing on packing by items. When you focus on packing by items, it definitely helps when you get to your new space, so you'll know exactly where everything goes. Now, normally I would say make sure that you label everything, but the way we sort of moved everything to the new place was we moved it by rooms, so we didn't really have to label everything. But definitely take that in consideration if you have a bigger space that you're moving into a smaller space. I would definitely recommend labeling your boxes along with organizing your boxes by items or categories.
I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking. You're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Another tip I would give is to make sure that when you are focusing on packing a room, to go ahead and finish that room. So don't pack half the kitchen and then go to the living room, or half the living room and then go to the bedroom. Make sure you finish whatever space you need. Now, I know, like, as far as the kitchen, you might need a few dishes out just to tie you over until you move into your new space. So you can definitely, do that just to get you by, but always make sure that you finish one space before you move to another one. That definitely helps out in the long run. This is part of my decluttering process. So my next tip is to definitely declutter before you move into the new space. So you definitely don't want to be decluttering as you're unpacking things and putting them up in your new space. So make sure whenever you are packing up your things in the old space that you're going ahead and throwing out those things that you don't need, or you're donating if you're not using certain items or whatnot. So make sure that you do declutter. That will definitely make the process a lot easier whenever you are unpacking in your new space.
Do you ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone? Stop pretending I don't know you're home. I guess not.
Another thing I would recommend doing is, like, if you have containers, like items within containers, I would definitely go ahead and clean those containers. Just for example, like those Lazy Susans, I honestly didn't realize how dirty those Lazy Susans were. So I would definitely recommend just wiping things down, so that way it'll save you a step whenever you get to the new space. Now, I know some people might say they'll do both, so you can technically do both, but I would definitely recommend wiping things down, so that way it's not as much of a tedious job whenever you move into your new space. If you are liking this video so far, I would definitely love for you to subscribe. I'm all about cleaning, organizing, and decluttering. Definitely anything to get you motivated to get some things done. I'm your girl, and I would love for you to be a part of my YouTube family here. I post every Wednesday and Sunday, so any type of motivation to get things done, you will definitely love it here.
Wishing you the best of life.
Before I continue with a couple more tips, I do want to mention that this coming up Sunday's video will be Eleni's makeover as far as her nook and her closet. So if you watched my small apartment tour, I showed you that her closet, we're going to turn it into like a nook / closet. So it's going to be that makeover video, and I definitely don't want you guys to miss out. So make sure that you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new content.
Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna think another life without you. Yeah, tell me why.
So the next tip definitely goes along with the decluttering process. So what we did here, we were going through a cabinet that we literally haven't opened in probably the last year. So what I would recommend when you have spaces like that in your house and you're just thinking that you should just pack everything up to take it to your new space, definitely use the KonMari method. So if you don't know much about that, I would definitely recommend Googling it or like researching it, because it definitely has helped us. So what we did was, since we know that we didn't really need that cabinet, we just went ahead and tossed everything, because it was definitely old stuff. But if it was stuff we could have donated, we would have done that as well.
Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Oh, no.
I definitely want to recommend, whenever you are packing, is to go ahead and have a game plan for when you get into your new space, especially like if you need to purchase new organization bins, or you want to change some things around. Go ahead and be prepared and have those things ready to go. It will definitely help the process, especially with unpacking.
In the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music, energies like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop.
So the last thing we're going to do today is tackle the refrigerator. So what I did with this one, I just took one large box, and since they're all cold items, I just put the refrigerator items in the bottom and then the freezer items at the top, so that way the freezer items will keep the refrigerator items cool. So I definitely recommend doing that. I had a couple ice packs that I threw in there as well, and we traveled about 30 minutes to the new apartment and everything was fine. So I would definitely recommend just putting everything in one big tub, especially if you don't have much stuff, and go ahead and go through those expired items, and things like that. So that way, the items that are going to be put in your new refrigerator are items that you'll actually use.
The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me, maybe we're meant to be. A perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me.
If you guys looked really closely throughout this video, you can definitely tell that the kitchen definitely needs a detail cleaning. So that's something that we're going to be doing, is detail cleaning for the buyers, just because we want them to come in to a clean house and a clean slate, even though they are coming into a used house. But that is something that we are going to do as well. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and these packing tips. I hope they will help you in the future, or if you're in the process of packing, I hope they'll help you through that journey.
It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us.
Don't forget that Sunday's video is Eleni's Nook/closet makeover. I can't wait to show you guys how it turned out. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post new content. I'm super excited to show you guys all the videos that I have coming soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.